Continue. So second part is bathing infant and children, right? So that's totally different halacha, as we said many times. So they are in category sick people automatically, even though they are healthy, right? If baby is usually bathed every day, or at least every other day, it is permitted to bathe him in the warm water on Yom Tov. In this case, the bathing is considered as essential part of the child's development and care. And the sages did not impose their prohibition against bathing. So meaning you can cook water, right? You can warm up water anyway, right? And for a child, since I'm just saying it's for a sick person, right? You're allowed to do that. Okay, so right, so the sages were not against it, of course. However, the biblical prohibition against heating up water for the purpose of bathing the entire body applies even in case of the baby, since it is not so it's not like a common necessity for most of the people. Okay, so biblical prohibition is to warm up water to heat to wash another body, the complete body. Rabbinically, they say don't take even a cold shower, right? Unless, as we said, there is exceptions, or if you need warm water, but for some parts of the body, right? But now we're talking about baby. You say, yeah, you can wash the entire body, right? Right? Because it's for the child's development and care. That's good, but we still have a biblical exception restriction, not to wash the entire body. It did not say whether adult or a child. Thus, it is prohibited to cook up water or open the hot water tap in order to bathe baby, but it is permitted to use the water that was heated before Yom Tov, for example, in urn. Right? One may also ask Gentile to open that hot water tap for this purpose, but not cook up water. Okay, so there is a solution. There is different solution. I think that he's going to give also. I mean the most like straightforward solution. I mean, straightforward, like easiest solution, easier to remember solution. If you open the hot water tap for something permissible, you're not obligated to close right away, right? So if I open hot water tap to wash my hands, I can let the water continue flowing, and then you use this water for a baby. Okay, so that's approach that we may take. Okay, so let's do this one more time. Thus, it is forbidden to cook up water or to open hot water tap in order to bathe baby. So if that's how you start for that, to bathe baby, absolutely not. But it is permissible to use the water that was heated before Yom Tov, right? As we said, that maybe you have a big pot on a blech, right? Or in the water or thermos. I mean, like especially infants, you don't need too much water, and it cannot be very hot as well. So I mean, you can save up water. Like I'm talking about showers. Sorry, even on showers, you can have preheated water saved. One may also ask Gentile to open that hot water tap for this purpose, but not cook up water. Okay. There is another permissible methods of obtaining hot water on Yom Tov in order to bathe a baby, right? So because that's how we started, we can bathe the baby. If one needs to open hot water tap for a permissible purpose, for example, wash one's hands or feet, one may let the water continue to flow in order to have enough to bathe in the baby. So as I said, you don't have to close right away. It's your own business, right? You open permissible way and it's continue flowing, you just let it flow. Similarly, if one needs to cook hot water for drinking, one may fill up pot before placing it on a fire, so that there will be enough for a bathing baby as well. Okay, so there is a second option. You have a big pot, right? And you want to have some tea, right? So you can pour like 80% more than you need. Put on the fire, and when it's hot, you can use for a tea, and you can use to bathe the baby. Right? Same water, no problem. This is permitted only for the sake of the baby, but not for the sake of adult who wishes to bathe his entire body. Okay, so as we said, if adult wants to use like a wash part of their body, no problem with warm water. A baby who does not receive bath daily, or at least every other day, is treated as adult with respect to the bathing. Right. So if infant, of course, you need to wash much often. But if other babies, let's say they take a bath every 2 days, 3 days, so then we treat them as adults and would not allow them to take shower or to take a bath. So basically, we make sure that everybody is taking shower and taking a bath before the holiday. That's it. Okay. Next, cases of necessity. If child became extremely dirty on the Yom Tov, it is permissible to wash the child's entire body with the warm water that was heated on Yom Tov. Even the child is not usually bathed daily. So I mean that's it's for sure. It's not for a pleasure, not for this, not for that, but it's because child became extremely dirty. Okay, so that's exception. However, the water may not be heated specifically for this purpose, but only through the permissible method described above. So in this case, when the child became extremely dirty, so you're allowed to wash, but again, only if you open the water to wash your hands or child hands, and then you continue it's flowing, that's not a problem, or just warm on your stove. Whatever you do is good, basically. Continue. If child has a rash or other skin problem that causes discomfort, a child is in category of the one who has a minor illness. So minor illness, as we spoke before, just to remind us, there are 3 categories, and it's category 1. Right? So that's not a big deal. Therefore, one may ask a Gentile. Right, since it is a baby, you can ask Gentile to open the hot water tap or to boil up the water. Okay, so either one. If Gentile is not available, Jew may open the hot water tap in unusual manner, like maybe with the elbow or something, or as we said, open for themselves. Okay. So let me know if you have any question, but we did not finish. So next section, other prohibition apply when bathing. So if you have questions, only on what we said, because there's more material. If anything. No questions? Okay. So we continue. Let me see if my speaker is working. Yes. Okay. So continue. Part number 3. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
There's a couple questions on the board. Sorry.
No problem.
So it says, for 3 days Yom Tov and Shabbos situation, if a woman needs to go to the mikveh for family purity on the 2nd or the 3rd night, is she allowed to wash her entire body with warm water or hot water?
No, what's up? On the 3rd night is a little 3rd night you can do after the Shabbos ends or after the Yom Tov ends. So the 3rd night is out of the question. So the only thing is the 2nd night, right? That's first night she can do preparation beforehand. It's not a question. So the problem is the 2nd night. If she's allowed to warm up the water, it's a good question. It's a good question. I would say wash, in this case, would wash with the cold water. Okay. Or add some water that from preheated. Okay. But we need to look up this halacha because it's a like exceptional case. I'm not sure if he's going to speak about it, but I'm not sure. So let's put it aside. That's a very good question. So again, the issue only is 1 night, not 3 nights. Okay. What else?
Thank you, Rabbi. Next question, Shandalaf. Question about opening hot water tap. Since we are only allowed to lit from fire to fire on Yom Tov, I wonder how is opening hot water tap permitted?
Because it's very good question. So the heat is always on in the water heater. It never off. So why? Because even if you don't use the hot water, because of the time, because of the heat exchange, so the water cools down, and you have the thermostat in the heater. So you put on any settings you want. For example, in my heater, it's like 4 settings: A, B, C, and D. Right? I'm not sure what a temperature associated with this, but it's irrelevant. We have it on C, right? D, it's like maybe when you need a lot of people and you need like do it very fast, right? But even if we don't use completely, nobody's using hot water anyway. Like the temperature drops during the day, right? And it turns out automatically because it keeps the water warm, right? So it's not like we're doing anything. You understand? So it's very, very indirect. So if anything, maybe we enlarge the fire, right? Enlarge the fire, as we said, there is no problem on Yom Tov, because it's for the purpose of cooking. To put off the fire completely, that's as we spoke before, it would be a problem. So in this case, there is no problem whatsoever. And what is cooking? Again, the fresh water that comes into the heater. That's what's cooking. Okay. But without this fresh water, you don't have a pressure, unless I'm missing something. I mean, in my water heater, there is no pump. So the water circulates based on the pressure from the street. Okay. Okay, what else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome. Okay, that's okay.